Alright, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone, and sincere peace salutation to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. As you can see, I'm in the car, so I'm on a plantation. Um, I was pretty much working, and I was listening to some music, and came across this song. So I'm gonna play the ending of the song. The dude, his name is Killer Keylone. Guess he's some new rapper. I never really heard him or listened to him before. But at the end, he had Farrakhan. Um, that nigga Farrakhan on here. But he said something that made me think and made me wanted to pretty much put out videos. So, I'm just going to spirit. I'm going to play this and then go in the spirit with some scriptures of what I get out of it. Because, it really, it was heavy. It was heavy. And it's pretty much talking about how corrupt Jake is, the 2/3. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it. That we are so corrupt, so in love with money, that we will sell out the future of our people for a dollar bill. But what are you gonna do when the dollar crashes? That's on the way. So all of you who betray each other for a dollar, who kill each other for a dollar, who are bought off by a dollar, well, you're gonna have to find another medium of exchange, because the dollar in a little while won't be worth a dime. Right, it's a shame that you'll sell out your brother for a dollar. For some riches, you'll sell out anything, man. And ultimately you could tell Farrakhan he listened to the men of the Lord. Starting with the apostles, the elders up in Great Millstone. Talking about the collapse of the dollar. But that's true. It's true. And this is Mark 8 and 36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" And it says, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" Right. It says, "So what shall a man gain if he pretty much it said, what shall a man gain?" Salaki, it says, "For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world?" Right. What profit do you have, man? If you gain the whole world, the men of the Lord, the men in the know that this world is going to be destroyed. That's why the scriptures say, "Store up your treasures in heaven, where moth and rust doeth not corrupt." You know, in this place in hell, all of this stuff is going to be burnt up into pieces, man. It's going to be burnt up into pieces. So what shall a man profit for real? Because anything that you gain on this side is vanity. So if you selling out your brother, you selling your soul, man. You know. The scriptures say, reading up verse 35, it says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Right? You're looking to save your life on this side. You missing the point. You know. Ultimately, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai is not working with you. It says, "But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it." Right? The men that have an integrity, the men that's going to forsake all, because Jake and the Truth have their talents, man. Jake and the Truth had their goals. Some Jake was into the music industry. Good rappers. Good engineers, producers, managers. Or sports. Jake had to forsake all of that for the gospel's sake. Because we understand that there's something bigger coming for our people, the nation of Israel, man. and it's way bigger than us. You know, so what shall a man profit if he's going to give out his own brother? And then what are you going to do when that dollar collapse, man? You're going to have to face that man. You're going to have to face that brother. You know, I believe there's a little more in there. Real quick. Well, it wasn't. But you're going to have to face that brother. You know, that you defrauded. You know, and that's why the scriptures say, hold on, let me see. 8:44. Yeah, this is St. John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. Right. And the word devil means deceiver, you know, which means liar, ultimately. And if that's who you are, if you that type that would sell out your brother, you know, then you're taking on the ways of the wicked, you know, Esau, you know, because if you taking on the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you would know that let me see if I can find it. You know, you would know, you would know better. You know? Let me try to find it. Bear with me real quick. You would know better to not do that. This is Proverbs 6:16. It says, these 6 things doeth Yahweh Bashem Yahushua hate, and yet 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. You see, and that's the point right there, a lying tongue. You know, and what it say in John? Salaki. Right. It says he was a murderer from the beginning. And what Jake out here doing? Jake out here murdering each other. You know, so-called black on black crime is running rampant, man. You know, where we stay at in the city of Baltimore, you know, D.C., you know, we right there in the top 5 of the places where Jake killing each other. Heavy, man. You know, there's no place worse in America than Baltimore right now. Yes, it's top Chicago. You know, and the reason why that is because you're following your father, man, which is the devil. You fell for all the tricks and the devices of Satan, Esau, the devil, man. You know, it says he was a murderer. He abode not in the truth, because there's no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh his own. Right? When he speaketh a lie, he's being himself, man. He's being himself. He being who he is, and who he is who he teach you to be. You know, and that's why you become a sellout. That's why you become somebody that would give up, sacrifice wickedness, man. Sacrifice something that means something for wickedness, man. You know, that's why you will resort in that manner, because you are taking other ways of Esau, man. You know, and I was pondering and listening to that song, and I'm just like, you know, you get what Jake is talking about, because you understand both sides. You know, you ultimately understand that these are curses that's put upon Jake, and the oppression coming from Esau is put there by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, pursuant to Isaiah 45:7. You know, let me just get it. It's Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Right? We understand that all of this is coming from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua created the wicked, created the evil, you know, which you niggas follow, man. So you niggas are in a strong delusion and yeah of your father the devil, man. Yeah, you sold your soul. You sold out your brother. You sold out your nation for yourself, man. And the scriptures say what? Back in Mark. I dropped it, Salaria. Back in Mark, it says, for whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Right? You're trying to save your own life. You saying the hell with your nation, the hell with the so-called black man, the hell with the so-called Latino and Native Americans, the hell with them. As long as me and mine good, as long as me and my household good, I'll go ahead and defraud my brother. But just like the nigga Farrakhan said, yeah, he a nigga. But just like the nigga Farrakhan said, what you gonna do when that dollar drop, man? You gonna look to your nation for help. Because the scriptures say what? For nation shall rise up against nation. You know? And you gonna have to go cling unto your light. But if you was a sellout, you know, in the day of trouble, in the day of Jacob's trouble, when there's martial law, when there's no 911, your people ain't gonna take you, man. And that goes, whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, you know. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospels, the same shall save it, right? You know, because the name of the Lord is like of a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and safe. You're not going to be able to run into the name of the Lord if you was wicked, you know. Hey, man, you know, Lord Swell, I label this the Wicked Two-Thirds, you know. Title the video The Wicked Two-Thirds, you know, and just roll with that. You know, but, you know, I just listened to that song, you know, and just a couple scriptures came to mind, so I just decided to put it on wax. But that's pretty much all I got. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, B'Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone. And sincere peace, salutation to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.